Welcome to the Cool FM Live Sports Show. My name is John Berger. With me is Jared Young, Coach Dennis Baker, Coach Kevin Lassiter. How are you guys doing today?
Pretty good. It's been good.
All right. It's a little chilly outside. It's a little bit wet.
A little winter in the air.
Yeah, we've got I guess the heat isn't on, but it's not quite necessary just
I'm not
yet.
complaining compared to what it's like everywhere else in the country.
Ain't that the truth?
No,
Hope y'all are staying safe and warm wherever you're at. If you can watch this show.
blessings to you all. All right, let's get into it with our Seniors Helping Seniors top plays of the week.
Oh, yeah. Hot plays. There were some good ones. Some basketball here. Starting off with Valley Union boys basketball.
Boy, I
That's
like
James
that
Richardson.
cross.
Little
Nice little
Richardson.
step back.
Crossover step
Pull up.
back.
That heavy,
Beautiful.
that replay is beautiful.
Cochise. In here.
Oh, nice feed.
Naheem on the pass. Jace on the cut. Pretty basketball. Look at this truck. This is crazy. Oh, that's Justin Alma with the WWE
Style slam,
I
yeah.
don't know if that was looked like something that like John Cena would do or something.
Well, yeah, the thing is, you have to end up getting
Right then, this kid
a
is
shot.
questioning his decision to wrestle. Thomas Welker with the dunk.
Going up.
In McHale Center.
I had to watch
He looked
this
good playing on
game.
that floor, man. He looked good.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I like that.
Buena soccer.
And in soccer, that's Matthew Conroy.
Oh, he got the bouncer in.
You look at that.
Oh,
You know, they say
funny.
bend it like Beckham. Look at him bend that.
Bounce it like that.
Yeah, that's when you're not
Love
aggressive
it.
as a goalkeeper. That is the problem.
I just love this basketball. Cochise women here.
Oh, we call him.
Nice
Oh,
shot.
Today, she's awesome.
United Nations
She's
bas-
a
of
center.
basketball.
right. We're hooping all over the world, y'all. Oh, this my guy,
She
JoJo.
shot that from her hometown. There goes JoJo.
Three.
No,
Oh, he cleaned up the fro. Got
That's-
some rows,
that's
huh?
even, yeah.
Hey, man, the microwave was looking fresh out there.
Hey. Like it, JoJo.
Buena
Oh, did you see that
soccer.
move?
Yeah.
Jaden Montano.
What the fuck?
Former Lehman Academy star.
Okay.
Montano got he got player of the week.
Watch
for
this,
Buena.
watch this, watch this.
Bring it back, son.
Oh,
There
look
you
at this
go.
one.
Between the legs.
Right here.
Boom.
Swing to defend his legs.
Shout out to Jaden. Good job, kid.
Man.
Wow.
Those were nice. I told you.
man.
I told you we had some nice ones.
That looks good.
That last one's filthy. That's the really big thing I've seen all day.
That might be a player of the year candidate when we start doing these for 2026.
That's up there.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
shoot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Already on the list.
Yeah. Shout out to
Rosie
Jaden
Young think soccer
Montano.
is boring. It's not, especially when you see stuff like that.
Right. Big time play. You look at the degree of difficulty. Now I don't know if he quote unquote called the shot going between the legs, but it is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unbelievable play.
You gotta think of the chances of getting that to work.
Yeah, that's something you see on like pro soccer fields and stuff.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
So good job to him and everybody else for ranking the top plays. We also want to thank Seniors Helping Seniors. They are our presenting sponsor of our top plays. If you're looking for a like-minded friend to help you tackle chores and tasks, or even a companion to join in hobbies and activities, call Seniors Helping Seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves, and they show up ready to exceed expectations on a schedule that meets your needs. Or you can make a difference by joining the Seniors Helping Seniors family. Check them out at Southern Arizona SHS.com or call 520-487-4246. That's Seniors Helping Seniors.
We love them. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
All right, top plays of the week. Well,
That was a good list.
that was
No,
a good list.
really
Yeah,
good.
that was some really great
Really
plays,
good
man.
one.
Wow.
Good
Let's
ones.
move into recaps, I guess.
Yeah, those are some of the top plays, but not the only plays, obviously. We had a lot of sports action going on last week.
So first up, let's see who we got.
Gonna be the Buena boys soccer.
Left off and pass down the
There's actually a few goals here. You see they were already up 1-0 before we got the
Chase.
goal here.
That was for Plank right there.
Yes. Yep.
Kanyo with
Oh,
the
so
first
I thought-
goal.
Did he have two goals? He had two goals.
Yeah,
I
two.
believe so. That This is
And
the
this is the one.
top play one. Oh my goodness. Man, Man.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Somebody,
that's so pretty,
somebody
man.
send that to ESPN.
Yeah, for real.
That's,
Right. This is Matthew Conroy with that.
oh Lord.
Look at the distance on that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Man.
So
Penalty kick.
Buena just really
Colts looking good. They pick up a win here.
Yes,
in Lubbock.
yes, sir. 5-2.
job.
Fine.
Nice
Solid
job,
win.
Colts.
The Buena boys also representing. We talk about the Buena girls soccer team, and we celebrated them a lot last week. But also the boys, as we can see there, they're playing some good ball as well.
All right, who do we have next?
I think next we got some Buena wrestling on deck. We have a few.
Got Justin Alma coming out of the gate here.
Got Justin Alma. We know Brock
This-
Santa Maria is on this crew as well as leaders. Buena
This is senior night, right?
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
and Buena took care of business. I believe they won every match.
That one could have been Kamika. There's Hudson.
Hudson, yes, and that
We'll,
was.
we'll talk about that here
Hudson
shortly.
Haymore.
Just dominant. Look at that.
All
Now
pins.
that just looks
position,
so many
yeah.
pins. That would make me know.
Ah,
They
that
worry
was my
about
man,
points. We take them
Ward.
down.
Heavyweights.
Clash of the Titans.
Surprising that I'd have him play guard.
I believe
Even
that's
the girls.
Suika. Or,
And here is Justin Alma finishing up the pin from after that big slam that we saw. Ding!
Oh, that guy is not happy, man.
That's why I said he questioned wrestling.
I'm the same way. My problem, I didn't like having my knee hair pulled out. I can't imagine.
I believe
being
that's
drilled
Brock
in the-
right
it's
there.
like Santa Maria
Yeah.
right there with a tilt. That's his favorite
Ooh.
hitting maneuver.
Those looking real dominant here, man. A lot of wins, a lot of pins, and just good position. Look at this. Got him stacked up. Your elbow don't bend that way, son.
Total dominance showing right now within our program, and Coach just working these guys so hard right now. Tough tournament. Been all over the state. They've been all up in Phoenix at these huge tournaments, Peoria.
And one thing, this team is they compete, and they, like you said, they have a lot of experience. They don't just compete here; they're all over the place. That tournament up in Peoria was it, like 50-something schools,
Yes.
or 50+ schools that was there. So a lot of wrestling and a lot of wins taking place for this Colt team.
Even folks coming in from Cali and Vegas, and so that's where you want to get that competition. And Coach is doing a good job
Give a
of.
shout out to a family friend that's wrestling, 108 wrestler Hunter Rollage. We see you out there, young man. We see you.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to all the Buena wrestling program, especially those seniors who we saw there celebrating their senior night last time, for them to get to compete on their own gym in front of their family and friends and stuff. Did a great job. You saw it all through the highlight. You used the word dominance. I think that best describes it. It's just dominant. Every weight class and every group doing a great job. Shout out to Buena wrestling.
All
Next,
right.
we have some Cochise basketball.
Oh,
I
I
love
was there for
Cochise
this.
basketball.
I'll tell you,
3-pointer
Women are
flag.
up first.
they went against Yavpai in this game, and look at that score, 17-2. Holy smokes!
Oh yeah.
These young ladies are just. I mean, if let's say if they had missed half of these shots, they still would have won by 10. That's my point. I'm sorry, I'm just tripping all over everything.
No, you're good.
But I mean, Cochise is a good long range shooting team, but you'll see there is Panay. She's an incredible center. She's 6'5".
She is. She's all over this highlight.
I see her going on to the next level pretty quick if she decides to keep.
I see
Yeah.
great hands and great feet work also by Malika Gute.
Yep, Gute, she's excellent. She's a
I love
center.
that guard. I love
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Makami, yeah, she's good. She's good.
They have 3 elite guards.
And they're bigs though too. Their bigs I would say are elite as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
they've got some. So compared to last year and the year before, I would consider the previous 2 years quite a bit better. But like, they had 5 or 6. They were stacked at center in the last 2 years. This year they've got 1, maybe 2 stars, but it's not the same.
Look
But-
at the catch and the feet work. That's what I mean. Just look at this. Just
Yeah, she rotates.
kind of too big, and of
Doesn't miss layups.
course you could see the big size difference
Oh.
between Cochise women and the Yavapai women. It's just, it's still basketball. Tall man or woman is gonna get the prize, and that's what you see a lot of there. It's good to see Cochise women like having the guards, like you said, and then the bigs as well.
They've been
We
known
call
for
them
bigs.
the international. What would you call
United
them?
Nations
United
of
Nations of
basketball.
basketball. Yeah, hey, keep it going. Keep it going. We have some more Cochise basketball. This time we'll look at the men's game. They took care of business as well.
Yep. Now this was a far closer game. But
Yeah.
look at those tap-ins.
Follow up. Yeah.
Yep. And these guys were knocking down threes all over the place.
They lose the scoreboard again.
You got Jace. Yeah, it goes in and out throughout the game.
Yeah, it's it works, I promise, but
Wiring issue.
No, it's that the light that the camera doesn't line up. It's 60 frames per second, and so is the
Flickering.
yeah, so it like times the flip. So, anyway, but Cochise
No, you're
College
good.
drilling shots.
So as usual, you're going to see a lot of Teron Murray and Jace Johnson on these highlights. There's Murray there with the lay.
I thought
These two
Jason,
guards and Jace Johnson right there. They're two guards. They're intentional about getting the best shot. They like to drive into the paint.
they're slashers. They got two of
Slashers,
them,
right.
Yeah. Yeah, number 12.
But Devon Jones, he
Devon.
can shoot. Yeah, he can
Devon
shoot.
and
That's a nice finish
Jace.
with the readjustment.
They don't have, so they've got small forwards playing center. I've said that a couple times, but man, you've got to have a small forward playing center, and he's doing so well. Number 5 right there, Naheem. He's their biggest dude.
Yeah,
6'5". That's his biggest, like women's biggest dude.
yeah.
Sort of kind of playing small ball, but not looking like it. They playing small ball in a big way.
See that though? They always
Yeah.
end up with a. They make the right pass as the defense collapses on the perimeter. They always
There's Naheem with the pass.
just like that. So, they would double out on that side.
Shout out to Coach Jerry, man, just all over the place. You
Oh,
watch
see
the
him calling
guy's
that timeout.
body language all up and down the bench. It's like, good Lord,
I
boy.
watched that Cochise men's team. I just think one word:
Real, all over it.
selfish.
That's a
true.
good point. I'll say this about Coach: he gets a good stretch.
Mm-hmm.
He gets a good stretch on. He gets real low.
For sure.
I love
And,
that.
and he'll jump high too.
Yeah.
He gets
Right.
low, high. He'll
He might be
fall
5'7".
out and everything. So
I still got it.
So shout out to Cochise men and women. They both get their wins this week. And I think we'll go into some high school basketball now as we covered the Valley Union San Simone basketball. First, we start off with the girls.
Valley
Here
Union.
at Valley Union.
Dope.
Yep.
That's a huge gym.
We're a 1A school.
Boy.
Size gym.
Uh,
Stage for sure.
that's,
And with the rebound,
It was a low scoring game. I mean, that was just halftime, but it was only 9-10 at halftime. So defensive, I would say. You watching the highlights, you're not seeing poor basketball. You're just seeing, look like you would assume that they scored a lot more in this game.
gotta wonder what the perimeter shooting's like. If because what I saw in a couple replays before that, all the
Oh,
girls
what a
were
job.
all centered in the defensively in the.
Kylie Gilbreth on a lot of these highlights for Valley Union. But San Simone girls they came out to play. I see, a lot of like even that's an and one.
I don't know if you guys have ever been out to San Simone.
Great pass.
You better keep your eyes open because you just go right through it.
Yeah.
It's a very tiny town, but man, these athletes that come out of there are pretty amazing sometimes.
There's a perimeter shot.
okay.
There you go. Another three.
That's a high arcing shot. Like it went
Yeah, highlight
straight up,
right there.
and then it kind of.
Great job, whoever covered those games.
Yeah,
Good
very-
job.
And the boys were all, they play right after that. A lot of our 2A, 1A teams, the girls and boys play the same night. So I believe we had that boys game as well.
Oh, Mr. Richardson.
Oh, I don't think
off.
they didn't give him an and one on that.
Take the 3 points.
Yeah, we'll take the points.
Go pull up with the mid range there.
Who are they
Brian
playing?
Moore. This is San
Simone.
Simone.
Oh,
Simone.
San Simone.
Normally you may have a varsity and JV matchup. They'll just do boys and girls back to back.
It's kind of cool. Save on the gas.
Oh, definitely.
It's a long night for the players and coaches because the JV games play as the teams play as well. They go JV girls, then JV boys, then varsity girls and varsity boys. So it's a
4-game night.
Yeah.
You better hope nobody goes to
big
OT.
three right there.
Yeah, nice
I know.
shot. Pivot too. Big man.
Elbow. Okay, we see you.
Killing it.
Nice release.
Yeah.
Off touch on.
Oh, the baseline for that one. That was on the top play.
Yes, one of the top
Nice.
plays.
I wonder what some of those celebrations are.
Zion Moore with a nice little rebound and step through.
These highlights are getting great, you guys, by the way. You guys are cutting these up. Whoever is in production, thumbs up. Good job, Cody.
Cody is the one that did this one, so
Waiting for the rebound. And there's Richardson again.
that's Brian Two Moons. Got the best last name in Cochise County.
Oh, man.
2 Moons.
I know a guy named
Zion
Brian
Moore.
3 Moons. He's got a better name.
Oh yeah. Ooh, Euro.
Euro step.
Down the lane, left hand, that big man.
Good basketball playing. Good basketball being played.
Richardson, you killing them with the scores, man, but I want you to land and not fall next time. Stay on your
Lord.
feet, fella. Ooh.
He's got the. So one thing I wish I had played with basketball was knee pads because I hit the floor so often. Oh man, I think that those are always the smart.
Notice
Coming.
Yeah, they are attacking.
Lord.
Deep in the corner.
Zion Moore again.
Look like they're just going back and forth. Like, did anybody pull away in this game at all?
No, I'll give you a final at the end. Highlights.
Ooh, that's big man right there. I'm taking this basketball. Uh-oh, big
Speaking of
fella.
big man.
Come on, big man.
Stop and pop.
What?
Big man, you got to reach out to me. You already know that means big fellas making big plays. I got large pizza on
Love
me.
it. All right, so final on that one. San Simone pulled that one off, 65-47.
It looked pretty dang good right there.
So shout out to the San Simone, I want to say Longhorns, maybe? Yeah, Longhorns.
Yeah.
So next up, we've got Buena and Cienega. Is that correct? At McHale?
At McHale for the MLK
I remember this
Classic.
game. This game. Womback.
They're all there for
Got him
this
started well. You know,
Yeah,
Womback
you
was-
see him on
came
the
out real
attack
hot.
there.
roll. I can't believe I was watching.
Dojo.
Oh,
Boom.
the three.
I was watching the U of A game early this morning. I just couldn't believe that we had done this game there.
Oh,
earlier.
yeah.
It just felt so weird. To see.
Another one.
Okay, JoJo, we see you.
Living up to his nickname, the microwave. Now that's deep. That was NBA.
Yeah, that was.
That's
was
NBA.
range. Ain't fly. And Welker right there from the free throw line.
You watch the score. It just seemed like we were always a step behind from the
Yeah.
beginning of the game. We made our run, then they would make a run, then we'd make another run. They'd make a run. So we never really got control of the game.
There's a
Ricardo.
lot of outside shooting, from what I
Dude,
understood.
their team.
Yeah.
A lot
They
of
just
threes.
couldn't miss at one point. They hit a lot of threes.
I heard they shot about 70% from three, which is
Whoa.
gonna be hard to win a game
Yeah.
when they're shooting like that. Knock with another
And
three.
sad to say for the Colts, you know,
with
as
another
good as we
three.
see the Colts looking shooting, Yenniger shot more and hit more.
It was ridiculous. We're seeing some really great shooting. This is the kind of shooting that would get you a win
Right.
in most games.
Right.
Look at that, 42 points
Almost
right
looking
there.
Great. Eli looking good with the
And that's
putback.
by JoJo. You know he wanted to take that, but he made the good decision to pass it to a teammate.
I don't have the stats on that game, but they were pretty ridiculous.
Steven played well. This is for advance. This is at the point of the time where we knew we weren't going to win. I wanted to get other guys an opportunity to play on the floor and take it all in. And for that to happen, Thomas to get a dunk
Nice.
at the end of the game. So, yeah, I mean, good game. Obviously not great. We would have won the game. But it was more of a great experience for all of our guys and all of our team, for them to get to come out and play on the floor, go to the locker room and just take it all in. Just a great experience. So
A great experience for all of us.
Oh,
Southern,
I-
you got Southern
I
region
agree with you,
versus
John.
Sonoran region, top two teams in the each conference. So
This, as I called it, was the clash for control in the 5A. We had the Bobcats and the Colts going at it, but don't be worried, Colt fans. There's going to be one more connection between these two teams. Last game of the season up in Vail, right?
correct.
It's going to
Yeah.
be where they
Have to
play
make
again.
that trip,
and
John.
if things go the way that we would like them to go for the Colts, that the winner of the 5A could be selected that night. I got one more thing I want
Correct.
to add to. Y'all know I like to give people nicknames. So, Stephen Wambach, you've just earned a Coach Kevin nickname. You are Stephen, the silent assassin Wambach for the remainder of the season. sir.
Okay. Silent assassin. Okay. Yeah.
he's not much for noise. Just true. He just
He get buckets.
gets it done.
Yeah, he produces and that's what we want him to do, more than talk, I guess. So good job.
All
So
right.
yeah, not the result we wanted, but still a good game. I was happy with the way we played. The guys played hard and all that. So we kind of lick our wounds, come back, and we played more basketball the remaining of the week. We had a game the very next night and another one later in the week. So everybody bounced back okay, and we're good.
He went to, pick up two wins immediately following that, one against Florin Wells, and then one at the end of the week versus
Nogales, yeah.
Nogales. So,
Yeah.
so Coach still looking good, still looking very good.
Yep.
All right, so we would like to thank Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC of Sierra Vista. Prestige Remodeling has pioneered a visionary approach that empowers exceptional service, reinvigorating the fundamental principles of customer-centric service. As a licensed contractor, including plumbing, electrical, they proudly cater to both commercial and residential needs. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com.
All right. So there was a lot of other action going on beside those games last week. We'll just kind of walk it down a little bit. Benson basketball, they were in action. They went 1-2 last week. They lost to St. Augustine and Tanque Verde, but did get the win against Bisbee in a tight one, 46-43.
They wanted to get that win on against
That's
a close rival.
And the inter-county matchups, you gotta win those. Also, the Benson girls, though, they got 3 wins last week, including big wins with the score 60-25 versus St. Augustine Catholic and 68-17 versus Chandler Prep. And then they also got the win against Bisbee, 51-44. So this Benson girls looking really
Good job,
strong.
Lady
Right?
Yeah,
Bobcats.
2A girls, it looks like it's going to have to go through Ben's.
It's definitely looking like that. Also, the Bisbee boys went 1-2 last week. They got the win versus Santa Rita early in the week, but they lost 2 tight games against Benson and St. David. Same for the Bisbee girls. They lost to Benson and St. David, but got the win versus Santa Rita.
Good for them.
Yep, everybody's still tracking. We're getting to the point where it's a lot of region games. So, having a week where you have to play 3 games is going to be tough. But if you win 1 or lose 2 and win 1, somebody else in the region is getting those wins.
Yep.
So we're still looking good overall as far as the county goes. The St. David boys, they got the win versus Bisbee, but they lost to Fort Thomas and Babo Cavari. The St. David girls did a little better. They lost to Fort Thomas, but they won the game against Babo and Bisbee last week. The other big inter-county matchup last week in basketball was Tombstone versus Wilcox. Wilcox boys and girls both got wins, 59-30, and the girls won 59-26.
Cowboys and Cowgirls with the sweep over the Jackies.
59-26.
Absolutely.
Very similar.
ALA also had some games. The boys, I think one of their games got canceled or forfeit. early in the week, but they did travel to Alto Vista. They got the win there, 56-36. The girls got 2 wins, one over ASU Prep, 48-20, and the other 41-38 over Heritage Academy.
I'm Guardian.
The 4A Douglas Bulldogs, they were in action. They had 2 games. The boys won both of their games in impressive fashion, 66-27 over Amphi and 77-45 over Rio Rico. The boys are now 15-6. They're ranked 2 in their region and 27th in the state 4A rankings. That's important as they're looking to make a playoff push. Also, their girls got a win over Rio Rico, but they lost in their game at Amphi. The Amphi girls program is really good, so that's a challenging one. But the Douglas girls are still good. They're now 10-4. And then lastly, we talked about it. Buena, we saw the game against Cienega at the McHale Center. We also played Flowing Wells the next night when we got the win, I think 74-59. And then Thursday, we hosted Nogales, won 81-30. That brings Buena's home winning streak to 19 straight.
Boy,
and
good job.
We're currently ranked 2 in the region and 11 in the state 5A rankings.
And rankings come out Tuesday, Coach?
The official playoff, yeah.
Yeah. And after last week's game. Still stay in that top 7 or 6 or wherever we're at where we can look to host some playoff games.
All right, let's get into the player of the week.
Player of the week.
So after, well, Jared, I think you ought to start this one. You know this guy the best.
This young man has been on the mat for quite some time. He's a bulldozer of a wrestler. Gets after it in every match he's at, and if we have highlights on it, he was able to pin his opponent, I believe, against the Falcons, Catalina Foothills, and record his 100th pin of his high school career. So shout out to Hudson Haymore for his wonderful athletic endeavors in wrestling this year and everything else he's involved in. He's a great linebacker on the varsity football team, and we're going to see some great things out of his little brother as he continues to come up through the ranks in the football program too. So that plethora of Haymores are coming through again, and it's good to see all these kids. I mean, I've coached probably a half dozen of Haymores through the years, and it just seems like they keep coming, and so we love to see those guys and push themselves and do what they got to do to be successful and carry on that name very proudly through our Buena athletics. So
congrats to Hudson, another piece of fruit off the most athletic tree in town.
There you go, Coach. Well said.
Absolutely.
Love that. All right. This week's Player of the Week is brought to you by Physical Balance Center. Physical Balance Center is much more than your typical physical therapy clinic. At Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, they focus on improving quality of life by using holistic, whole-body approach to connect your diagnosis with a customized plan of care. Opened by Dr. Tap DeWong of Tap Into Wellness, love your life with Dr. Tap DeWong at Physical Balance Center in Sierra Vista. All right. Well, thank you so much to Physical Balance Center for taking care of us. We really appreciate you, Prestige, all of our sponsors. Get into
Full sports news. Man, we definitely have a lot that we could talk about. But how much are we going to talk about?
So I can go real quick into the South Point Invitational that was held in South Point last 2 days, Friday and Saturday, for our boys and girls wrestling programs. Sean, I want to say Brown, did real well. He finished second or third for his
Weight
wrestling
class.
in his weight class. Kawika made it to the finals as well. Came away with a silver. Kelty on the girls' side has won her 3rd straight championship in her weight class. She's just making a tirade through her weight class this year. I don't think she's maybe lost 2 total matches. I mean, the girls just incredible right now, ranked.
Steamroller.
And Rock Santa Maria had a very stacked weight class at South Point. There were 3 defending state champions from different weight classes that were in all of that weight class this year.
I have a question. How many schools are at Sal Point?
38. We had 2. So we finished 10th overall out of the boys, and I'm not sure about the girls, but we finished 10th out of 38.
The people that you're talking about having finished 2 and 4, and even Brock's finishing 5th out of 38 wrestlers, that's incredible. No matter what
wrestling teams.
Yeah, I mean,
we're talking South Point, of course. They're 6A. And
I should.
You
be
got
saying
Red
wrestlers.
Mountain, and you got all these big powerhouse 5A, 4A, 6A programs that come down to this.
And he's in one of those stacked weight classes,
Oh, yeah,
you know. So
for
he's one of the elite of the elite. Like, gains 10 pounds, he might be he might match up better. If he loses 10 pounds, he might match up better. But you know, he wrestles where he wrestles.
True. And so we had the chance to cover senior night also last week for the seniors and everybody at Buena. So it was a great home meet, and we came out victorious, I believe, against both of those programs. And we're gonna see sectionals coming up here soon, and see where all of our wrestlers end up going to the state championship. How many we're gonna take? I think we'll probably take about 12. There's gonna be a lot of kids that are gonna qualify for state this year.
Good thing.
It's exciting for our wrestling program and our new coaching staff, and lots of big things coming down the pipeline for that program. So great job for the wrestling program. I don't know if we have any other local sports news.
Just kind of repeat some stuff that we kind of posted on our social media earlier this week. Big announcement for the American Leadership Academy Guardians. Their sports teams will be transitioning for the 2026-2027 school year to the AIA, and they will be competing as a 2A school.
Boy, that's gonna be so much fun.
So it should be. It's a great move for them because if you look at that, you know, because we follow them in so many sports, they no longer are going to be driving 3 and 4 and 6 hours round trip to have opponents. They're now going to be able to play a lot of games locally. I think their average travel time will be somewhere about maybe 60 to 90 minutes for most away games. So that's a load off the shoulders of all those players, coaches, and of course parents that want to go see their kids play in away games. And then also they get a chance to build some local rivalries. They'll be matching up against schools like Benson, Bisbee, Tombstone, Wilcox, and so and maybe even some basketball matchups against like a St. David or so. So we'll get to see a lot more, some new rivalries maybe pop up here in Cochise County, and just overall a great move, a great addition to the AIA, being the American Leadership Academy Sierra Vista Guardians.
Absolutely.
All
also,
right.
in other sports news, basketball related, the Buena's girls varsity basketball coach, Jamie Perkins, has resigned from her position effective immediately last week. So Stephanie Miller, the assistant athletic director at Buena, will be taking over and coaching the Buena girls for the rest of the season. This is going to be a temporary thing. It's not a full-time coaching decision. So Buena administration, athletic administration, will be back in the pool looking for a girls coach for next season and beyond, which is unfortunate. You know, you don't hire a coach and expect that coach to only be there 1 year or even to quit halfway through the year or whatever. So it's kind of an unfortunate situation. I know about it, of course, because I'm at the school, Buena, I coach the boys, but also my daughter is in the girls program as well, too. So I know it's an unfortunate situation, the girls program having a down year, and this just kind of unfortunately adds to that, I guess, negativity on the season. But, you know, Buena is surrounded by a great community here in Sierra Vista. I'm fairly confident that we're going to bring somebody in that's gonna help turn things around for the girls.
So the thing is sports teaches, if not anything, perseverance and the ability to come back after failure or defeat or anything like that. And I'm a big believer in raising up from those ashes and just renewed strength. And I think those young ladies, maybe with a different kind of energy, maybe it helps more. But the thing is I really want those young ladies, even if they feel like things didn't go their way, that I want them to feel that, keep working through it and don't give up, because these hard things, Jared's had to deal with stuff where his coach left in the middle of the year too. This is not something that hasn't happened in the past,
Right.
and it's going to happen again in the future. Unfortunately, happening to young ladies, and how do we overcome this? So,
And they will. I know the girls
Sure.
in the program, and you feel for those seniors.
Yeah.
But those are some tough girls, and they've been through a lot. For those seniors, this was their third coach in 4 years or 3 years. So, it's tough for them, but they're fighters, and they're sticking with it. There's no quit in the players. I'll put it that way and say it that way. And it's just one of those deals where we're all sports guys, and most of us here, we've been around the game a lot, coached the game and different sports and stuff, and that the building process of a team is not quote unquote fun, because that's usually where you're going to have to take some losses, and the skills aren't where you wanted it to be, but that's actually where you show your love for the game, or your love for coaching, or your ability to do it, because it's easy to coach if you have the best players and the best teams. Everybody wants to do it. That you just throw the ball out there and let the players, win the games on their own. But at high school sports, even at 2A, when you have programs, we see what Tombstone is going through. The rebuilding process is uncomfortable, but if you have a coach and a coaching staff that's willing to, stick with it, embrace it, like you said, and say, hey, this is the challenging part of the job, and this is what I'm here for, and you can get through it. And I think that's where Buena as a school and as a program for the girls needs to go in that direction. Someone who wants to, that's embracing the building process.
Not every win is going to appear on the scoreboard or in the win-loss column. Sometimes you have to set smaller goals. Hey, this player, I want you to, go through this game and have less than 3 turnovers. This player, I want you to shoot 50% of your free throws. This player, I want you to grab 5 rebounds. You set small goals, and then you can focus more on player development. And then as those players develop, the wins are going to come. So wishing the best for the Buena girls team, hoping that they can kind of figure it out and move forward in a good way. We got other coaching news in the county as well, right? Coach Justin Lotz from Wilcox, he stepped down from the head coach position with their football team, their amazing football team.
Yeah.
They had a very deep playoff run this year, went to the state semifinals in 2A?
Years in a row that they've done really well. They beat Benson, who was incredible this year. So, and they lost to an absolute powerhouse that I believe won the state championship. So, great team. You know?
So he chose to step down, citing personal reasons, wanting to, spend more time with his family. In the news and the interviews and stuff that we read, it showed that he said he did not plan on taking another coaching job in the near future. But we'll see what comes of that.
But they all say that, right?
So wishing the best of luck to Coach Lotz. I mean, you did a lot for that great program, and I'm sure that the Wilcox community, the Cowboys, are going to bounce back, continue to be a great football program. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do next year. But best of luck, and thank you to Coach Lotz for your contributions to the Wilcox program.
Absolutely. All right. Do we have anything else in news before we get to the buzzer beaters?
I don't think so. I don't.
All right. That does it for the sports news. Now is time for the Physical Balance Center buzzer beaters.
Put up on the prompter. Here we go. All right. So, getting ready to go. Here we go. All right, starting off. We just talked about coaching. We got more coaching stuff, but at the NFL level. So, Los Angeles Chargers defensive coordinator Jesse Minter got hired to be the new head coach of the Baltimore Ravens. The Pittsburgh Steelers also hired a new coach. They bring in Mike McCarthy, formerly the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Other places where we talking about coaches. Former Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel withdrew his name from consideration for the Buffalo Bills job for their head coaching position. And as a surprise candidate, guess who interviewed for it? semi-retired NFL quarterback Phillip Rivers. So going from an NFL quarterback at the all-pro level to being a high school football coach, very successful, back into the league, and now a possible head coaching candidate for the Buffalo Bills. And we're heading into today will be the conference championships. The Broncos are going to host the Patriots, and the Seahawks are going to host the Rams. Who is going to go to the Super Bowl, guys? We'll talk about that later in the show.
Good job, coach.
Man, football loves Phillip Rivers, right?
For some reason.
The Uncle Rico of football right now
They
in
also
the
know that
NFL.
he's got to feed like 20 kids.
Yeah, right.
So,
True.
It's got, the little ones coming up still. So.
He's got 20 kids at home. He's like, I'm going to stay in football as long as I
Didn't they
can.
say
Can I go coach or play? Or
Didn't he get his healthcare got extended?
Yes, he got
because
his
this year,
insurance.
so now he's got like 3-4 more years. of
4
healthcare.
more years. I highly recommend it
man.
every
I ain't
3
mad at
years.
you, Phillip, man. Healthcare is expensive.
Every
Hey,
3 years,
hey.
get back into the NFL, just like Phillip Rivers, and you'll keep healthcare elite for your entire family.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Coach.
All right. Am I up on the buzzer beater? All right. So we talked about local news, and I usually talk about basketball. I'm going to kind of mesh the two. We're going to talk about our local basketball on the college level. I know I've been talking a lot about U of A, but for good reason. I'll start with NBA, though. Our Phoenix Suns are 27-18 overall right now. That's 6 in the Western Conference. The Western Conference is stacked, so that's tough, and that's really good. Devin Booker right now averaging 26 a game. I think the addition of Dylan the Villain Brooks, has been a great addition to Phoenix. You know, he's getting like 20 a game, playing. His defensive numbers are among the league's best. Jalen Green, who was also an addition to the Phoenix Suns this year, he hasn't played much. He's only played in 4 games. He's been hurt. You got to think when he gets healthy, this team is really going to be poised to not only make the playoffs, but maybe make a run. So we'll see. That's the Phoenix Suns. Obviously, they're not the only team playing basketball in Arizona. U of A is still undefeated. They won the other day. They're now 20-0. I got to give a shout out to Pima Community College, who just won their toughest game yesterday. They're now 21-0. So if you look at Tucson College basketball, we're now 41-0 between U of A and Pima County Community College. Community College. Got to give a shout out to Isaac Johnson, who's the leader on that Pima Community College team. Last night they played South Mountain. It was their biggest game, and he had 23 points and 13 rebounds leading his team. So we've already talked a lot about U of A. I had to throw Pima some love because they've been holding it down.
Tough, coach.
Oh, I want to say something about Dylan Brooks. I've never thought. Who's the main the shooting guard? Booker. They played him at point guard, and I was like, he is not a point guard.
Right.
You slide him to shooting guard. Look
Right.
at what he does.
Yeah, he is a shooting
Give
guard.
him a. Yeah, and I've always been a big believer, and Dylan Brooks is the guy. He's learned how to become a point guard.
All right, here we go with the
Coach.
buzzer beater for college. Got a little bit on the blocks here. So we got Fernando Mendoza, Mr. Heisman himself, has officially declared for the NFL. Tom Brady said, "I'm going to take care of the whole family. Just come on over to the Raiders already." So we'll see if that really ends up happening. Second most watched national championship so far in the college football playoff era. Season ends with a bang, but huge recruiting surge going to Indiana. Shocker there. So we might see some big 5-star and 4-star guys heading up to Bloomington to play some football. Left guard transferred from Arizona from BYU to play with his brother this week. And spoke with a former tackle from Tombstone, Jacob Weichelt, this week, and
You did. Love
he's
that
doing
guy.
real well up at Ottawa, and he's going to have a chance to play as a starter or as a backup next year at defensive end still. So, and Michael Lujan currently right now is looking to get a preferred walk-on at NAU. So we might see Lujan playing some ball as a lumberjack in the near future.
Okay, at Buena, who was the linebacker we were talking about?
Cooper.
Okay. I've got some interesting information that I just
All
found
right.
out this morning,
I
but
found some out last night too.
yeah, okay.
You go,
Wait
you
till
go
mine.
ahead and do it, Johnny. Do your thing.
Yeah, let's do this. Okay, locally, we got Deontay Johnson, my guy. He's out for the season, busted up his knee, and we knew that he had an injury beforehand. We were hoping he'd get better. A lot of kids out here have been playing with some injuries, and ALA dealing with a lot of them. Cooper Kraus going to Morning. Oh God, is it
Star.
Okay, I almost said Morningwood. Going to Morningstar College, so good for him. He he went to the right school. Okay, Seattle versus Rams. Who do we got going? I'm gonna let you guys pick. Okay, Coach.
Seattle.
All right.
Rams.
All right.
Rams.
I'm taking Seattle. All right. Pats versus Broncos. Who are you taking, Coach Lassiter?
Patriots. I hate to say it.
Pats. Patriots all day, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they squeeze out of Denver and get into the Super Bowl.
I'm taking the Pats as well. All right.
Cody.
But
You
Nick's
got no quarterback.
My bad.
It'd be a different story.
It'd be a different thing to come.
Nick's is out for only 12 weeks. He broke his ankle. Oh, by the way, it wasn't quite as heroic as we thought. We thought he broke his ankle throwing or playing on a broken ankle throwing a ball. He broke his ankle taking a knee.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I was like, yeah. When I saw the replay, that's why I didn't think it was that serious.
Oh my God.
I'm like, there's no way that he's out off of that. But no, he broke it.
I watched the replay and I was just like,
That's crazy.
you remember Mahomes? They still don't let Mahomes do a goal line sneak.
Yeah.
He's not allowed to do tush pushes or sneaks because he hurt his knee one time. He was out for 3 games.
They're like, never again.
All right, let's have some fun with some
I'm having
prestige remodeling sports trivia.
Yes.
See if we can get back on the winners column this week, John. I don't know.
I don't know. They got harder and harder. Holy.
Good one. That was a nice Price is Right spoof right there, Lassiter. I like it.
All right. So, Coach Baker in the lead. I'm in second. Coach Jared Young looks really surprised in that picture, and Coach Lasser bringing up the rear.
Caboose, baby, the caboose.
The caboose.
Watch him go 4-0.
All right, let's
3-0. We'll see.
Gotcha. Oh no, he's at to stump us.
He took it
Okay,
as a
Cody,
challenge, so these are going to be.
Uh-oh.
what you got.
Here come the table
Yeah,
tennis
y'all want
question.
to pick the Patriots. Here you go. Bam.
He's gonna flash.
That's the first Patriot ever.
In college football, what is the highest scoring BCS championship game year and teams? Teams. Holy smokes. Okay. Highest scoring BCS.
Yeah, but I'm gonna.
Oh, the orange. It was.
Right now, right though.
Yeah, is it Fiesta Bowl?
That's
I can
a
never
BCS
remember.
game. Oh no! Wait a minute. Hold on. You said championship game
Hold
or just
on.
Yeah,
BCS bowl game?
Champion.
Championship. Okay, so national championship game. Okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, so.
I'm wrong too. I know that I'm wrong
Everybody got an
because
answer.
I just guessed.
All
All right. Mine
Jared-
was Oklahoma Boise State because that wasn't a championship.
Oklahoma, Boise State, 41-40 in the Fiesta Bowl. What I'm going with.
Going Clemson, Alabama.
I'm going Miami versus Ohio State back when it was that Willis McGahee and Maurice Claret was there.
Oh, that was ill.
Rose Bowl.
Texas USC. I remember that game.
should've known
That's
that.
the Vince Young
Vince
game where he
Young.
went
We
nuts.
should have known that.
And he beat that star
Reggie
stud,
Bush
Reggie
and
Bush,
Reinhardt,
what's the
Lindell White.
Lindell White. Yeah, they had everybody
Dang.
on that
Look,
team, man.
I'm saying maybe we should have a podcast where we just talk about
These
Can we
questions.
get stuff wrong?
on
that's just me.
old
That's
stuff,
me.
on awesome old stuff like
Yeah.
Texas versus USC. That season for
That was a
USC.
great
How
game.
many kids came out of that pro?
Both of those programs
Just-
were,
It was
but
probably
USC
like 10 first round or 10
Okay.
NFL guys on that field.
Reggie Bush. You had the quarterback Liner.
Liner.
The reason
Lindell
why
White.
I said we all should have got that is because that was probably the
That'd be
best
the best.
national championship
Because it was
ever.
a shootout.
And I
back
think,
and forth.
and I think that's how we think of it. But I've never heard it phrased as the highest scoring.
Yeah.
If we would have heard that, I think it would have clicked.
I
But
can
it was just
remember
always
the
the
quote.
best. I mean, like Reggie Bush and Vince Young were the two best college players maybe that I've seen in my lifetime.
It was so
Era,
fun.
yeah.
Like them two on the same field
Yeah.
and it going down to the last play. That was just a phenomenal game.
And I used to follow the Tennessee Titans real heavy. I was super excited when they got Young and White in the same draft.
Oh my gosh, no kidding. It just seemed like they were putting together a juggernaut of a team. All right, next up, what's the second question? College football. Nope. Not this one.
Wait,
This is
we
the
just
same
did that one, right?
No, this is the CFP. So this is the current structure.
Oh, what is the highest scoring CFP
What?
championship game? What is? Oh, okay. Score though.
I don't remember the score, but I
Okay,
got
my
to
guess is
Hold on, don't guess yet because I haven't got my.
okay.
We have to know the score, or can we just say the team?
Oh,
I'm
just say the
trying-
team.
I'm just
Oh,
trying to think
scores.
of the team.
It's tough, right?
It's only
They all
been a
just
few
run
years.
together.
It's only been a few years, so
Yeah,
it does
yeah.
get really confusing. Like because there are two different championship. Those that oh god, the championship series. I can't even remember how many times it's changed. It makes it so complicated.
Yes, and then CFP.
CFP, yeah, BCS, CFP. I always get those. All right, my answer
on.
is
Go ahead.
Washington, Michigan. Jared?
Was that high scoring?
Say OSU.
Penix was hurt.
I have Bama and Georgia.
I also got Bama, Georgia.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot that. I forgot.
you had
So
that
that
for the
was
last one. So you were.
Deshaun Watson.
I
CFP,
was thinking
BCS.
CFP.
So that was
And then I thought that was.
That was Watson versus.
I thought
who
that
the
was
Bama quarterback?
BCS.
Tagovailoa
literally have that
and then
written down. That was
and
Tua.
Hurts. Yeah,
Tua.
I
Tagovailoa.
thought
and
that
Hurts.
was no. I thought that was Georgia, right?
Oh, no, they
Hurts,
switched.
Hurts won that one.
And they switched out the quarterback.
But that was against Georgia.
Oh, was that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
okay.
against Georgia.
Yeah.
That's why I said Bama, Georgia when Tua came in and took over
Right.
Hurts. I thought that was the highest scoring one. But again,
And
a
I
really
put-
exciting game. but
And
not
I
high
actually
scoring.
put Clemson, Alabama. I thought that. I guess I got confused on.
Mhm.
Dude, I'm totally confused. I've got to start like CF. It's got a C in it and an FP. And
I
then
literally
get
put
it all mixed
Clemson,
up.
Alabama.
Well,
I have it
Clemson,
written down.
that Deshaun Watson game was so awesome. I love
That's what I
Deshaun.
thought of. I was like, oh yeah, Clemson, Alabama.
Hunter
That game
Renfro.
was high scoring.
Threw it to
That
Renfro.
was a
Yeah,
CFP
Renfro,
game when they was asking for
Threw
a
it to
BCS
Renfro
game.
for the 2-point
Yeah,
conversion.
Renfro. That was
Hunter Renfro.
Yeah, Hunter Renfro.
all right.
Nick thought it was a
Let's hear it.
get it. We're all offers. Maybe.
In the NFL, what is the highest scoring NFL conference championship game? NFL champion.
And this is of all time. I'm gonna throw a guess out there because I don't.
Trying to remember who they played. That's my problem.
one team scored a lot of points, the other one got nothing. But I'm trying to think if that total, outbeat everybody else.
It's got to be the Broncos versus somebody, right?
That's a good guess. Some teams put up points.
Right.
That's a good
I
guess.
put this as a star as my I told you so. I should have picked
Right.
this.
Yeah. So my I just couldn't remember who New Orleans played, so I said my second best was Pats versus Broncos, but I think it's New Orleans versus somebody. Well, Jared,
I said
Maybe.
Seattle, Green Bay.
I said
I said Ravens Patriots
survey says
I also have Chiefs.
what?
versus Command.
55.
Last year.
I didn't remember
Years ago.
that.
I did not remember the score.
Holy
Because
smokes.
The Eagles
we
won.
totally dismissed this as a real game. That's why.
Yeah. How did
That's
that
the
total?
Cowboys fan.
How did that total 78 points? It's because
That's
they put
What
up
were the
35.
Commanders doing? This was the NFC
That's
Championship
championship
game?
game?
Yeah.
The Commanders were in
Wait a
the
minute,
NFC
Commanders and Eagles in the
Championship.
championship? Who's
Yeah,
rookie
Jaden
year?
Daniels.
Jaden?
Oh, that's right. They
Daniels.
yeah.
He threw those crazy passes.
They were a wild card team.
And that's how the Eagles got
NFC.
back to the Super Bowl. That's right.
A cakewalk.
That was the Arizona. That was the Arizona.
That's right. That's right. They lost to Kansas City. Yeah.
Well, we'll see those teams again soon.
So
any
we learned
last
on the
thoughts
next
on
trivias, don't give us point total questions. Point total
Score.
questions aren't good
We
for
really
us.
got to start doing our homework, guys.
I know. Maybe we should
Like
just
the
start
highest
quizzing each
scoring
other.
game and all that. Yeah, that's tough.
I need Marty McFly to bring me the
I
sports
don't remember
almanac.
scores
Yeah,
at
the
all.
almanac for Back to the Future. We need that thing. But it only stopped at the year 2000. So
Yeah.
All right.
college.
Oh, yeah, it was all football
I can
questions
handle.
today. That's right.
So we'd like to say thank you to Coach, to Cody over here, our producer, and Dan Powers, our other producer, our main producers. They've been taking very good care of us this whole season. We'd like to say thank you to Seniors Helping Seniors, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, and who else do we got? Prestige, Seniors Helping Seniors.
Physical balance.
Physical and Balance Center. So we'd like to thank all of them. My name is John Berger. Thank you guys. This is Coach Lassiter, Coach Dennis Baker, and Coach Jared Young. Do we have anything else going on? We good? All right. Well, thank you. God bless. Take care. We'll see you next week.